The management of responsibility is really about building your team and how are you going to work together as a team, coming up with the why, building the common language together so that everyone has a common knowledge that they can work towards together, and talking about the things like building consensus and conflict management. So something that's very important to build as a team is the growth mindset. This is an example of how our seventh grade team, has been working to keep it not only in the minds of the students, but also in the minds of the teachers. So mistakes are an opportunity for us to learn. And what does that mean for us as teachers as we work together on a collaborative team? Something else that's very important as you're working together on a team is having norms. So for our district, we have district norms that we adhere to, that we all work together to follow along, and they need to be reviewed before every meeting. Make sure you're present and engaged. It talks about how we talk to each other. Just be aware of how you're talking to each other. Be descriptive and asking each other questions, and be appreciative to what everyone else brings to the table. And then also talking about how we eliminate the way that we talk sometimes to cater to what we think others want to hear, but also being honest and open with each other. Something else that we have done is to make sure that we have meetings scheduled so that we all know that when our meetings are, so that we can show up and have time to be together. We also make sure we have an agenda laid out so that everyone knows what's expected of them as they come to the meetings. We make commitments, write those on the agenda as well so that everyone, I could show an example, so that everyone knows what they're responsible for the next meeting. That's not on this one. But we follow up with each other and make sure that everyone comes up with what they've promised to come up with. Another thing is that you need to talk about how you're going to create consensus. So is that something where everyone needs to agree, and how do you come to that agreement? Or is it that you all can just live with it and you can move forward no matter what, even if you don't agree with it, but you can do it because the rest of the team believes in it? It can often be uncomfortable and difficult to work on a team, so it's very important to build those relationships and work out how you're going to handle conflict, and then make sure you understand each other's leadership styles and learning styles so that you can all work together and do the work that needs to be done in your PLC.
Great job, Jenny.